Hello, it is Tuesday, the 7th of October. It is 4 minutes past 2. I have done Sweet FA today in the run-up to MCM prep. So if you like to watch chaos and, just things going wrong all the time, subscribe. I have been asked to vlog my way to MCM. I am going in London in October. And just trying to film what I'm doing, prepping, and all the mess that goes in between. If you want to see future videos or maybe watch some of the past ones, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell button to be notified of all. But today is essentially hoodie day. I'm still frantically trying to upload the video that would have gone out last week. It's still sitting at uploading, so as soon as I finish this little bit of clip, I've got to go get my laptop to make sure it's uploading. That is how chaotic we are. So today is primarily getting hoodies ready for the event. There's some designs that I already have here ready to press. Then I need to figure out what I need in the way of any more transfers, any more sizes, the t-shirt and hoodie that I will be wearing on the day, which didn't even cross my mind until I had a meeting today. So I need to go through that. I also need to work out what Coffee Man's going to be wearing. So, as much as he looks really cool in a tutu, I think he'd much prefer to wear a t-shirt on the day. So I've got to work that out as well. So the next lot of stuff that you're going to see us running around and doing is working out the sizes, making sure I've got the stock. And if we can get some footage, we'll be doing some footage of us pressing the actual hoodies as well. I thought for this I'd do it on normal video. So just going through the sizes that I want to take with me and what I am out of sizes of. So I've got down that I'm going to be taking 4 large and I only have 2. Let me write in pencil. So I only have 2 large. Then I was going to take 4 XL, so it's 1, 2, 3. So I've only got 3 XLs. I was going to take 2 XLs, and I only have 1. For fuck's sake. How many did I say? No, I was going to take 4 2XLs, and I only have 1. And then I was going to take 2 3XLs, and I only have 1. And I have no mediums, and I have no smalls. I'm going to check my stock because I'm pretty sure that's the only place I have those hoodies. All the others are zip. Worst case is I'll need to redesign for the zip. I don't know. That's the only other thing I can think of. I really didn't want to have to buy more stuff in, but needs must. So it looks like I need to order 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I've just had an email from the people that I buy my stock from that DPD are currently doing, what's the bloody word? Strikes. They're doing strikes, and that's who they use. So I am not holding out too much hope here. So I think what we're going to have to do is just do the stock that we have, put the order in, and try and work it out from there. So yeah, it's not a good start. Right, I've put you this way round. It's going to be a little bit wobbly, but I thought I'd just do one at regular speed for those of you that maybe haven't seen me do these on a live feed. Right, there is always one press first, which gets any moisture out of the garment, tote bag, pillowcase, whatever it is that you're doing. So yeah, always have to do that first. And then it's just a case of lining stuff up. I haven't actually pressed this design yet. This will be the first one with this design on it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Might still be a little bit too hot. Which again is about another 5 to 8 seconds. That's our second press. That looks good. So to get the back, what I try and do is line up my hood with the edge of this, because it helps me get it on straight. But again, I have done this a few times. I'm able to gauge pretty well. Middle of the head's roughly down the middle of the handle. And then I gauge the hood by folding it back. What would be, it's probably most, but when it's on someone's shoulders there's less of it, so you know it will naturally be higher. Hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've got power of that, haven't you?
That's the annoying thing, is you have to keep changing the pressure on this one.
With the doink.
This is why I wish Creek Up would do bigger. Nice.
Good to go again?
Yeah. Don't need as much pressure. It's just to bond the final heat. And we go down to about 6 seconds. There we go. So far that is the back. That is the front. And then once you look at the back, say for example you've got your hood on, you can still read it quite easily. And then all that's left to do is the 2 sleeves, which I have inserts for. Otherwise, if I don't put in the insert, this seam, God that's so wobbly, this seam here will cause a ridge down the transfer, so that's why we have to put that in. One sleeve. I'll get a proper video of it later, and then the logo sleeve. So there you go. I have done the stock that I can do, so all of that is done. I just need to do the sizing labels, so I'll just pop you in the holder for a couple of them. Again, most of you have seen what I'm doing, but this is the t-shirt that I'm going to be wearing. So I've done my Coffee and Spite, which currently isn't available in the shop, but I'm going to spend the next couple of days actually getting her listed. I'd like a larger transfer, but for now it's absolutely fine. I think I'm going to be doing hubby the Chaos Potato. I want to do myself a hoodie, but it will be the I Need Space one that you just saw me doing. So we'll just do some sizing labels. I've already done my sizing label. It's easier to do the sizing labels because of everything that's in the way. It's easier to do the sizing labels with the mini press. It is Wednesday, I think it's Wednesday, and yesterday, after realising that we didn't have enough stock, I've ordered the stock, and I've worked out what the t-shirts and the hoodies are going to be that me and hubby are wearing. I'm sporting my I Need Space hoodie. If you haven't seen, I can't get the back. If you haven't seen these, they are now on the website, but they're the ones that I needed, obviously, to not obviously, but to order the new stock for. We're heading out to B&Q or even potentially Wickes, depending on who has what we need. We saw some ideas on Pinterest, so we're just going to go down to the road now, get a quick coffee and some breakfast, and then have a look and see if we can find the bits that we need. I lost you to the Christmas aisle before we've even gone anywhere.
Didn't it?
We've put all the Christmas stuff behind, but they've got the trees out. Trees. Little puddings. Ah, how cute. I don't understand why this is out before we've even had Halloween. I found an upgrade to the body bag. Look at the size of this, look. Go lay next to it. I might have to fold you in half. Oh, now I'll have to fold you.
Not as wide.
These here are the tubs we have considered. I don't do enough events, but if that changes, these are the ones that we've considered getting for the events because they're just literally on wheels. And then you just... Some have a handle though, don't they?
Yeah, this is stackable.
And then, yeah, you just fill it up and off you go. Yeah. Right, this is what we're after, but it doesn't look like they have much in the way of variety.
Well, this is just the waste system sometimes.
Well, just need PVC, don't we? So it doesn't matter what section it comes from. But all we were looking at, I think that they're exactly the same. We were looking at PVC pipe and getting one at one size, one slightly smaller, so they could slide in and out of each other. I think looking at it though, I think this would be fine for the display idea we have. If we did make our own display at the back, I think it would need to be this size. But I need to try and find somewhere that has a bit more variety. If I can, I'll put the picture up to the idea that we had. So this would be, I can't really show you, right. This would be attached to the side. It's going to be hard for you to see without knowing what we have in our brains. But this would be attached to the edge of the gridding. And then across would be another one. And then the hoodies sit on there. And then just below you have another one and another one and another one. And each one will have a display on. There's not a massive selection here whatsoever, which I had a feeling we might end up going to Tool Station. Because when I looked at Tool Station last night, they had a load of bits. But we're just going to head over to the electrical bit to have a look at their conduit stuff. Okay, so we have found one that will slide inside the other.
A bit of Vaseline just to get it going.
Or furniture polish.
Yeah.
That's probably the best. So by the time we have it up, there's going to be less flex in the middle here, especially as there's going to be effectively two bits. So I think it's really exactly. Go on, Mr. Man. Oh, that went pop. We got a bit distracted because we've been needing a sofa for the last 5,000 million years, and we've got a DFS near here. Anyway, we found one we really like, but there was a bloody bird in there. There was a little sparrow in there I was trying to rescue, and he blew away. He flew away, so I couldn't rescue him, but we got a bit distracted. But yeah, when the bolts start falling out of your sofa, you know it's time to get a new one. So we're now going off to Tool Station to... Oh, do we need to do food shopping first?
We need shopping.
We'll work it out and you'll come back and see whatever we're doing. It's so expensive to exist at the moment. We've done the first part of the shopping. We have to go to two different places. Tism. expensive. I can tell I'm getting really run down now because my eyes won't stop watering and they won't bloody focus. And everything hurts. It hurts. So we're now off to Asda to do the last bit of shopping and then on to Screwfix. We weren't able to get to wherever it was we were trying to get to, tool station, because they had a major gas leakage issue like nearly a week ago actually. So I'm surprised it's not dealt with, but the road is still closed, and the way our estate works is it's almost like a one-way system. But to get to where we needed to go, we would literally have to drive around half the town just to get back to the road that would take us to the building that we wanted. So I'm already shattered just from bloody well doing the shopping and having a look in B&Q. So we're going to have a look online. We've got the images of the pipes that we want. So we're just going to have a look online, see if we can order them, and then hubby can just go grab them when it's a lot quieter, because we're at a better angle where we can go up the road we want before the road gets closed. It's so stupid. This whole town is crap for roadworks. I think we've potentially worked... It's my pencil.
Yeah, I know. I like it though.
I think we've potentially worked out without having to actually buy anything more.
Saving money.
Yeah. So
well, we can, but we're not.
We've been having a bit of a
doodle out. But then that might be scrapped and the mannequins might be go, oh nipples, don't show the nibs.
Right, so the plan is on the gridding, hopefully the rail will be this side, and then we're going to build this system here if there isn't another idea. But you'll see tomorrow we're going to do a quick mock-up of how the grid's going to...
Quick?
Okay, we're going to do a mock-up of how the grid's going to lay out.
That's another day gone.
But this whole side here, because the tables are 2x6, we're normally left with a bit of gap on the end of the table, which would work for this system. And then that way we can have a hoodie, a t-shirt, a hoodie and a vest displayed without losing space on the table.
There's Bonnita doodle now.
Can't see because it's out of focus.
Yeah. It's like my eyes.
Okay, today is Thursday. And it's primarily going to be doing some mock-ups for the table. So I've brought the table that we normally use for our event, which is falling apart now. So I think if I do some events next year, I'm going to have to invest in a new table. We've got holes happening in it everywhere. I have brought in the to be finished Gacha box, so we can sort of roughly test where things are going to sit. I also have the mystery print box here ready as well. So we're just going to try and, even if we just get a rough layout of what we were doing yesterday. I did find when I was out today with my friend getting coffee, how delish are these? And actually I thought, from not necessarily for the clothes rail, but for the display that I want on the side of the stool, I thought they would be quite good to show the colour. Just trying to figure out, see, we've got height restriction, and this is pretty much the size of the table that we're going to have at MCM. Worst case scenario, we are literally going to lose this amount. But what I wanted to do is what we've done at similar events, is the menus would be angled like this. So the menus would go all the way across the front, so it'd look really nice and neat. Because if we have it here, we can't put anything at the front anyway. So we may as well use it to have these at an angle, then have this stepped, and then we can have all the product along this step as well as hanging up. But we're running out of gridding, so hubby's gone to find the bigger version of these, and I'm wondering whether or not they will fit across the front and will take less then. Just taking a bit of a breather. We think we've got most of the actual grid layout sussed. What I want to do is get a mat of some sort to go across this gridding so it blends in with the colours. We've got the Gacha here, which is still being done. the mystery print here, then I can have my Izet on business cards. Let me go all the way out here. So I think it could work. We've just had the layout emailed. I don't know if I'm allowed to show you, so I'm not going to show you, but the panic over the clothing and things like that, I think may have been resolved.
If that, if that is like they've laid out.
This is all walkway.
The black.
The black is how to get to us.
So anyone walking up there.
So by the looks of it, when people come up, the first thing they're going to see, hang on, I'm going to turn you. The thing they're going to see is this end of the stall. So I was really huffing and puffing and trying to work out where the hell I was going to put the clothes for display, but they can hang on the end here, which means up here I'm going to have a banner that says communication hoodies and other information on here, which will work quite well. Then I will have the t-shirt, then it will stagger down to the hoodie, and then I will have maybe one vest top. I don't know. Although I'm hugely far, like I'm one end and my sister is literally the opposite end. So although we thought we were neighbours, we're not. It goes 6 at one end and then literally at the other end is me, which is a shame because I probably could have done with the sport, but it's also nice that actually we shall probably not end up distracting each other. So all in all, I'm really actually happy with my placement. To be on an end, I think is a massive bonus. So I'm happy. You might hear the lawnmower going. Hubby's outside doing the lawn. Okay, so we have just been doing all of that prep, trying to figure stuff out. And the email from the organisers about what we're allowed to do and what we're not allowed to do, because apparently the rules have changed to the point where we've done all of that and quite potentially half of it I can't do. So I've asked for clarification with regards to the heights and things on either side. Basically, they've said it's not allowed to be like a booth. They've said that it's not allowed to be like a booth. I've just got to plug it in. They've said we're pretty much not allowed to have it as a booth, which is practically how mine is set out, or how we've been planning it all day. So while I'm waiting for him to clarify and confirm, the living room has a stall set up in it. I'm back in the den and we're just going to finish off the gacha and try and get that done. I've just done a quick print out on normal printer paper just to see if the dimensions are okay, and of course they're not, they never bloody are. So I just need to redo the dimensions and make sure that the graphic goes over. We're going to lock this as well. I've thought of a way of locking it, so I'm going to lock this. If any Tom, Dick or Harry wants to, you know, come and be silly, they can't because it will be locked. Then once they've paid and then they have their turn, then we will unlock it for them to be able to put their to be able to turn it. I have ordered a couple more gacha balls, which are slightly larger, because I was just testing the bat to see if the bat would fit in, and it does. And this is roughly a 60mm ball, which still works. I'm going to do that. It's not going to fit in there. It still works anyway. It still fits in the slot. we'll test them anyway, but if they don't work, then I'll have to send them back. This is future messy me talking about past me like 2 days ago or whatever it was, because The ending of that vlog was so bad, I've had to re-record it. You saw the Gacha machine is now done. Frustratingly, I got the new balls and they're 60mm, yet they are still annoyingly too small for my keychain. It's really frustrating. So I will pop it in and I may, camera focus, I may be able to tape the edge. I think that's going to be my solution because I don't want all the stocks separate. I just want them all in the Gacha balls. I just want to shake them all up in a bag so they're really well mixed. What I am going to do though, because these are half clear and half colour, is I'm going to be printing a load of stickers. They're not going to be like this. They will be square, and the square will be die cut and the inside sticker will be kiss cut. So that way I can hide what is in the Gacha balls so they don't see straight away and they don't get disappointed. I don't know, if they think they're really close to getting something and it doesn't show up. So I've sorted out a locking mechanism for the Gacha machine. That's all done. The results from the email with regards to the layout, I think we're going to have a bit more flexibility. He thought the grids that we were using were bigger than the standard grids that he has seen before. That will then hopefully give us a bit more spec. And talking again with my sister, we're going to have to take the mannequins no matter what. So I will have to work that in. We have a really long time to set up. On the Thursday, I'll work that in somehow. So the next vlog will be all about carrying on with pressing the merch. It will be sorting the banner out. Oh my lordy, do I have a story to tell. So tune in next week for that one. That's for the vinyl banner that I'm creating. And then it's going to be going through things like creating the pricing list, the product list, and really honing down now on the annoying bitty bits that just need to be done. So I apologize for this vlog being a little bit longer than normal.
Sorry.
I know you have, bless you.
Just won't go away.
I know, I'm annoying like that, aren't I?
No, that's stupid coughing.
Anyway, I forgot what I was saying now. Next week, yes, will be loads of bits. I will be pressing the bags as well. Only 2 of these are going with me. I've ordered all the transfers. Anyway, I'm digging into next week's vlog now. So if you have enjoyed me blabbering on about everything to do with MCM and my little trip and beginner's sort of journey, I'm now waffling again. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button to be notified each time a new video goes up. I'm aiming for once a week. But that is it from me. It is 19:21, that's 7:21 if anybody doesn't know. I'm going to carry on editing this video as past me so future me can get the stuff done. Bye.